Dear all, hello, welcome to my channel. I hope you all are doing really well in your life, healing and thriving in all areas of your life. Today, I bring to you all the channeled messages from the divine, from the spirit guide, which are attuned, which are specially meant to be reaching to you all in this eclipse season that we are in. Let's begin. This is going to be a collective reading for you all. Thank you, my spirit guides. Thank you. What do we have in store for the collective? What do we have in store for the collective? I'm suddenly seeing a bowl, a big bowl. Let's see, what do we have in store for the collective? Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, first of all, we have moon. I see a lot of subconscious healing and clearing out that is happening for the collective. A lot of karmic clearing as well, because if you actually look at it from the astrological point of view, what's happening is the moon is in the sign of Libra, which is the sign of relationships, and it's conjunct with the south node Ketu, along with Sun being present there, as well as Venus, which rules Libra, right? And Ketu oftentimes is considered as the karmic point, something that you have been, something that you have done in your past lives, and something that you kind of subconsciously respond in a way, right? So a lot of karmic themes or traumatic themes that are coming up for the collective, right? One message that I'm getting is definitely to, tender yourself, to be very kind to yourself. And that is the purpose of this reading, right? To make you aware of what's actually going on around you, and at the subconscious level as well. Sometimes you are just unaware of what's happening. You're unaware of why is something happening to you, right? Why are you being triggered? Why are you in that loop, in that cycle? And if you are resonating, if you're feeling that you're being triggered, you're being irritated, you're being agitated, or you're brought those karmic lessons, especially in terms of relationship, once again in your life, you're meeting, or you are experiencing karmic things in your life, you're meeting karmic people in your life who are triggering you, then this is a message that you need to be there for yourself. Okay, you need to nurture and nourish yourself, while definitely do the work, whatever is required, but be very tender and take out some time for yourself, definitely around this time. Let's see more. We have Ace of Pentacles, yes. I didn't see it, but I was actually going from a numerology point of view, and the moon is at number 18, and if we sum it up, we come to number 9, right? And 9 oftentimes represent the closure, right? A closing of a cycle, and I think that's been kind of confirmed by the very next card which follows it, the Ace of Pentacles, right? So definitely a new beginning, a new way of doing things, new way of operating, basically, you know, a new way of being and dealing with relationships, dealing with things in your life. It's like your entire perspective is changing, and that definitely makes a lot of sense with this period, this season, this eclipse season, calling for the clearing out of a lot of karmic things, calling out for clearing out of your belief systems, you know, you operating from your subconscious mind, wondering all the time that why do I react in that way, why do I attract such people, why do I attract such opportunities and situations in my life, right? Getting a lot of answers, clearing out, right? This is above and beyond everything, is to maybe not get to the root of the things, but having been dealing with all these things for so long, you know, maybe so many months, so many years, your intention above and beyond is to heal, right? To come out of this cycle, and that I see definitely happening. A new way of beginning. Pentacles, very earthly energy, right? You'll be more grounded, your plans will be executed, right? Manifestations, you will see whatever you're trying to manifest, you will see the physical manifestation of it happening finally, almost towards the end of this eclipse season. We have Three of Cups. Yeah, we have Ten of Cups. With this, one message that I'm getting is definitely meeting a soul family, a soul tribe, or forming the relationships from now on, which celebrate you being vulnerable out there into the world, which celebrate the relationships that celebrate you being you, you having your own voice, you speaking up for yourself, the relationships which celebrate your authentic truth. Definitely they will expect the same from you, right? That you also come with such open mind, and you're not being judgmental, you're not judging people for who they are, and providing in your aura, providing in your heart that kind of space for other people, holding that kind of space for other people, where they are embraced fully, wholly, and completely for who they really, really are, right? And definitely that comes from a lot of self-care, that comes from a lot of saying no to the wrong kind of situation and wrong kind of people, and after lots and lots of clearing, cleansing, and healing, I see you finally finding that sense of joy. You're finally deriving that sense of fulfillment. And definitely the community, the tribe that you're going to meet, come in contact with, is going to play a part in it, definitely. Let me take out one final tarot card, and then we'll pull some oracle cards. One final card, oracle. We have Hierophant. we have Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. As I said, finding that raw, true meaning, you know, finally laying down that true intention, that raw intention of why you do things, right? Gaining that clarity, gaining that wisdom, finally agreeing to listen to your inner wisdom is what is coming through. For some of you, you might also be feeling that you're getting this intuitive nudge, right? And there's a constant battle that's going on between what's out there in front of you, what your logical mind is saying, and then your intuitive, what your intuitive vibe is saying, you know. What are you feeling instinctively, intuitively? That is also coming through. And this time it's not whispering, it's very loud, you know. It's almost bothering you. It's just begging you to listen to it. And I finally see you going ahead with it. Let's see some oracle cards. We're going to pull one card from the Moonology deck. Spirit guides, what do we have in store for the collective? We have your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. If you're facing some challenges, if you're facing some hiccups in carrying out even the day-to-day task, and it's very understandable, especially if you have some aspects, if you have your north node, your south node, which are, you know, lunar nodes of the moon, right? And if they're conjunct with moon and sun, sorry, moon or sun and or sun, then it's quite understandable that you might be feeling that you're being tested, you're being triggered a lot, right? You might feel that you're experiencing some troubles even carrying out day-to-day tasks, even the minute, minuscule tasks which you just used to carry out just like that. Right, just hold, put a pause if there's a need. If you can, spend some time in doing some reflections, or if you cannot even do that, that is totally okay. I'm getting a message to put a pause over your one card, please. Thank you. The energies are are wild, is what I'm getting. One card, thank you. Okay. We have Chiron. I think wherever you're feeling hurt, right, in your physical, emotional, mental body, your spiritual being, these pain points are going to act as a major indicator. They're going to act as, you know, key points, key indicators in terms of where it is that the healing is needed the most. Okay, so pay very, you know, pay great attention to how you're feeling, right? I'm also getting a message that if any illness is being manifested in your physical body, right, and if a proper diagnostic is not getting revealed, it might translate or it might find connection to something that's of imbalance in your mental or in your emotional body or even in your chakra system, right? So try to find, for example, if you're feeling some uneasiness in your stomach area, right, and you've done your consultation with the clinicians or with physicians or with doctors, right, and they say that everything is proper and everything is normal with you, then try to find an interrelation with your chakra system as to if your stomach is getting impacted, then which chakra is it, you know. So in the case of stomach, in that area, it means there's some imbalance with your solar plexus chakra. It could be underactive, it could be overactive as well, but the crux of the matter is it's just imbalanced, right? And do some healing around it. Right, or try to analyze as to what has happened which might have caused some emotional imbalance within you that's actually impacting your stomach area. You might feel on the surface that it's quite irrelevant, but it might not be so, right? We need to go deep. This is the season, this is the time that we need to go deep. We started with moon energy, right? I would like to get 2 more cards. What do we have in store? We have you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. I think it makes a lot of sense with uh, this card. Your commitment is being tested. That means you're already onto your path. You're already walking your path, paving a new path for yourself. And recently you might have stopped getting the synchronicities that you usually used to get from the universe, right, in terms of feathers, angel numbers, or some repetitive themes, words, names, pictures, objects that you or the colors as well, right, that you keep getting otherwise, and the universe has stopped sending, or it's just that you were using all those synchronistic messages and themes as a confirmation that you are more than a confirmation. I'm getting a validation. You used to treat them as a validation that you're going in the right direction. To a certain extent, that's good. But you don't need a validation, trust me. You're on your right path. You're going in the right direction, right? Keep moving, keep enjoying your life. Okay. One last card I would like to pull. Thank you. Wow, we have Shiva. Shiva again represents crossing and going beyond the limitations of the society, of the mind, of all the social constructs that we have created in our head, which limits us, which hinders us from reaching our truest potential. And what did I say with tarot card reading earlier, right? That you're meeting the tribe, you're just being yourself, you're done with being in that karmic connections, which has you wear a lot of masks, has you adopt a lot of layers under your skin. Shiva represents shattering and shedding down all those things and being in your authenticity, being vulnerable, doing what you are meant to do in this life. And it doesn't matter whether it will be accepted or not. With this, I feel a lot of you are very progressive personalities, very futuristic, very Aquarian like personalities, right? I see definitely a lot of healers in this pile. I see a lot of people discovering and uncovering their future, not future, but their purpose, generally their life purpose, their soul purpose right now. And you are very blessed. You're truly blessed on this path. With unconventionalism coming again and again, with Chiron energy, with all this energy that we are generally normally getting in this reading, and with Shiva, Lord Shiva coming in and blessing all of us, right? You're being guided. Keep listening to your intuition, keep praying, because I'm also getting that your prayers will be answered very quickly around this time. So if you want more clarity, use the medium of prayer, devotion, doing some spiritual practices, because anyway you are being called to take a pause, right? Be kind to yourself, do some nurturing practices, do some self-care practices. And look, what do we have at the bottom of the deck? Karma. A lot of karmic clearing is happening right now. You're basically coming out of who you were told to be, and you're going in a direction of recognizing and becoming who you really, really are, right? With Shiva, I'm very happy that Lord Shiva has shown up in the reading. You're truly blessed, you're truly guided. And especially you're guided if you resonate with being an unconventional person, if you resonate with being a black sheep of your family, of your community, and if you have decided that I don't want to do this anymore, I don't want to wear that mask anymore, I just want to be in my authentic truth. And with this, it's not even hiding and being in isolation so that you don't have to upset others, and you're fulfilling your purpose of being very vulnerable and being very authentic as well. No, this to me is being very powerful in your vulnerability, in your authenticity, in your own truth, in your own voice, and getting out there, right? Being just normally very polite, being very respectful, being very open-minded with what others have to say and what you have to say. You're not holding yourself back now, you're not hiding somewhere now, you're coming out, you're showing up in your own power. I'm getting a very platonic energy as well, being activated around this time. So this was the reading. I hope you all have enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless.